this away to start us off. And it's caught from inside the 20. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Handing off on the draw play. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
Caught near the sticks. It's Stewart. Making people miss. Touchdown, Tigers. No chance to catch him there.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
You've got to chalk this up to film study. They saw this kick return team getting depth, not being focused on the kick, and they knew there was an opportunity to get this onside kick and successfully recover it, and they're able to do so.
He's got space. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, Auburn. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And the pressure's on. Caught by the receiver. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Raging Cajuns come to the line in the hurry up.
It's a nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for second and short.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. He goes out of bounds just short of the 15. The Raging Cajuns are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. He's past the marker and still going. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. To dart right down the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Breaking tackles and going. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. The Raging Cajuns will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Louisiana.
Man, Chris, this is beautiful to watch. He sees the coverage, and this quarterback delivers it on time to the corner route. This wide receiver and quarterback are on the same page. You can tell that they've worked this route for months, and this one is perfectly thrown for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. It's a draw play. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Direct snap to the back. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
He makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Got an opening here. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
This defense is way too concerned with the passing game. Their eyes all over the wide receivers in the RPO, the run-pass option, and this quarterback is making them pay. Great read. He hands it off, and once this back...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. Looks like a designed run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage. That's an easy touchdown.
Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That is broken up and incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Those are just killer mistakes. You're going to pick up the first down. It's the right concept. Quarterback makes a good throw. You've got to execute. When a play is there to be made, you have to make it, and that's a drop that could come back to haunt them.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. The Raging Cajuns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, defense gets away with one there. He's wide open, and he just drops that ball. They're going to have to adjust the coverage here because clearly this quarterback, he's seeing it well. He found the open man. They're not going to miss many of those.
Looking to chuck it again. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. A designed quarterback run. Oh, look out. He's got open. QB in the clear now. He's in the clear. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, this guy is special. To take it the distance, look at the speed on the outside. Quarterback designed run from well over 50 yards, and he's able to take it the distance and put it in the end zone. What a beautiful play design, but really it comes down to individual effort and talent, and he has it.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back grabs it on a screen. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Now the offense will spend the time out here. Their second. The decision to make. What are they going to do on this 2nd down? So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Wants to throw it. He's running out of time here. Oh, and he swarmed quickly. It's a sack. The Raging Cajuns will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Tries to get it to the running back. Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs.
I mean, what an incredible stop defensively. This offense is trying to go down and cut into the lead. They get the ball to start the 3rd quarter, so they feel like they can double up, and yet you take one of those away as a defense. Really good job.
Grabbed by the receiver.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and
end zone ahead. Touchdown, Auburn. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, this one feels like the dagger. Now up big right before the half, able to execute, get it into the end zone. There's not a lot of hope on that opposite sideline heading into the locker room.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Coming after him. Oh, and he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now, it's a shaky way to start the series. A false start backs him up, makes this 2nd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Here comes the pressure. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime. Offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
As an offense, when you get into these goal-to-go situations, to me it's about matchups and players rather than plays and concepts. Who's your best matchup? How do you get him the football? That's what I would be thinking as a play caller here on the...
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Tigers.
His best trait, Chris, is that he's got a great nose for the goal line. Not one, not two, 4 touchdowns on the day. What an incredible performance from an outstanding back.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. And looking to throw now on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. Enough for a first down at the 37. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
Looking for the wide out. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Looking to throw it on first down. Here comes the rush. Oh, they sack him. The pass rush making a big impact. The Raging Cajuns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Catch is made down the middle. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looks to the left, and it's complete. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. The Raging Cajuns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. That's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. The Raging Cajuns trying to punch it in. It's first and goal.
Freeze! Sweet! Booster! Ready, go!
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Ready! White 29.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's first.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Pressure is coming. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
The Tigers will look to convert here on fourth down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. As the first down is still going. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Auburn.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well. That's led to this huge lead.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. This should be the last play of the quarter. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4. They pick up 6 on the first down pass. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The tight end has got it. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Handed off for a draw. The Raging Cajuns pick up enough yardage for a first down.
I really love what this offensive line is doing in these short yardage situations. It's 3rd and 1. They're able to win the line of scrimmage, and they move the chains. But remember, this happens because you build into 3rd down success by having successful plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's what this offense is doing right now.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana.
Well, they finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
Point after, knocked right through. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, this was their only hope. They had to get an onside kick. They're down by so much. Chris, it's just such a low percentage play, and a good job by the hands team on the opposite side covering this one up.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their 2nd. They've got one more timeout to use now. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They go with a direct snap. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, but when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game, and as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Grinding away with a running game. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
QB keeper all the way. Breaks into the clear. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. A direct snap. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Delayed handoff. finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation